Hi, so I'm here today to film my everyday hair routine. This is basically what I do every single morning to take care of and style my hair. So my hair is really curly and it doesn't look the same 2 days in a row. That's not because I style it differently, that's just because it's got a mind of its own. So I do have really curly hair and it is really very thick, very dense. I have size 3B curls. And if you're curious to know what type of curl or wave you have, I'll link down below one of my favorite websites for information about curly hair. It's called naturallycurly.com and it's where I found out about my hair and it's where I go to look for some tips about how to style and treat it. So before I get into the styling part of this video, I'll just show you what I do before that. So once I hop in the shower, the first thing I do is use one of these type of brushes to comb through my hair and wet it thoroughly so that everything is evenly dampened or wetted, just so that the product goes on evenly when I try and wash it. Lots of people say not to use this type of brush on either curly or wet hair because it can damage it if you like rip it through your hair. But my hair is so thick, this is the only thing that really works. So I kind of just recommend you use what works. The type of shampoo and conditioner I use are Head & Shoulders Smooth and Silky Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. I think worldwide it's the kind with the pink label on it. Yes, I do have a very dry scalp and that's mainly because I have curly, very thick hair. So I do need to use products like this to keep it from being itchy and flaky and gross like that. And I do get quite a lot of compliments on how good my hair smells, so that's an added bonus. So after I've wet my hair down with my brush, I just take about a 50-cent piece Australian, which is like that big, in the palm of my hand, and I just run it through my hair, get it all nice and foamy, and then rinse it out. And then after I've rinsed it out, I immediately put in a little bit more than 50-cent size of the conditioner, and I put that mainly from about my ears downward, especially on my ends because they are very dry and damaged. And then after I've worked it through with my hands, I like to brush it through to make sure that it's evenly distributed throughout. After I've done that, I just do all the rest of my shower things, and then when I'm done with that, I rinse it out, and it's pretty much the last thing I do before I get out of the shower. So now we'll go on to how I style my hair. Now this is pretty much how I style it every single day, so I'll just jump right in. Okay, so after I get out of the shower, I run across to my bedroom and get dressed, and then I come back into my bathroom to do my hair. Sorry, it's a bit echoey, I am standing in a bathroom. But I wear my hair like this after I get out of the shower to dry it, because it eliminates unnecessary movement, which causes my hair to frizz and my curls to separate and stuff like that, which I don't like. So I'll take this off. This is what my hair looks like after I get out of the shower. It's still quite damp, which is what I need. And then I take my brush. I use this type of brush, which is just a rectangle one with plastic bristles. I know a lot of people say you shouldn't use this with curly hair because it separates the curls, and I've also heard you shouldn't use brushes on wet hair because it damages your hair. Too bad, because this is kind of the only thing that works on my hair. It's the only thing I can get through it because it is very thick. So basically just use whatever works for you, and that's what I recommend. So first I'll just brush it through to make sure it's evenly damp. Tonight I'll be waiting for you, baby, come and then I brush it back so that it's all behind my head, and I'll separate it into two halves. Doesn't matter how even these are, I just need them on either side of my head. And then I take this, which is my Pantene Pro V Intense Smoothing Leave-On Cream or Conditioner. This is pretty much the only product I've ever used that has actually worked. I've used it for years and years and I will continue to use it. It's the best product I've ever found for curly hair. It keeps my hair smooth and curly and doesn't let it frizz out heaps. One downside is it does make it a little bit crunchy if you apply too much, but I don't mind that as long as my hair is not ginormous. So I just squirt some into my palm. I usually use about that much, so probably like the size of a 20-cent piece in Australia. And then I'll rub it together and apply it with my fingers through half of my hair. Paying closest attention to the roots because they are quite dry. And not putting much or at all any on the top because I don't need more product on my roots at all. Then I take my brush and just brush the product through my hair all the way down to the roots. We'll start a little game of hide and seek. If you wanna. There we go. And then I do exactly the same thing on the other side. Make a wish. I'll give you anything. If I feel like I need a little bit more on my roots, I'll just squirt out a tiny bit and apply that just to the ends. I keep calling them the roots, just the ends. And then I'll brush that through as well. Just one kiss. And then I like to wear my hair parted on the side, so that's what I'll do. That you don't eclipse. Could someone so perfect like you exist? Let your heart come out. If you ever encountered knots like I do on a regular basis, be really gentle and don't try to yank the brush through the knot, because it definitely won't work. So just be really gentle and just go over the spot until the knot comes out. Alright, there we go. So then I basically just let it air dry for the rest of the day, because I find that any sort of heat on it, like a blow dryer or anything like that, just frizzes the hair way out. And I really don't like that look. So I just let it air dry for the rest of the day. And it usually, depending how hot or humid it is, it'll take a few hours to get completely dry. But otherwise, it's just like this. So this is basically how I style it every single day. I might add some accessories or put it up, but all in all, this is pretty much all that I do to make my hair nice and curly. Okay guys, so that's my styling video, my everyday hair routine for you. If you're interested to know more about my type of hair, or maybe your type of hair, if you have any sorts of questions about curly hair and how to style it, how to work with it, I know because I live with this every single day, it can be quite difficult. You can leave any of your comments or questions down below and I'll try and answer them as best as I can, or as I said, I will link down below my favorite website about curly hair called naturallycurly.com, and it's one of my favorite websites to find out information about how to care for and style curly hair. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a comment down below or a video response about how you style your curly hair, or any hair in general. I'm just curious. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye. Come a little closer. We can take it slow.